Part 2. Fang Duobing is dead. In Tranji Villa, Xiaohui was pacing, her face full of anxiety. She had been flustered since just now, as if she had lost something. Xiaobao, don't let anything happen to you. Suddenly her eyes flashed, and she shouted urgently, who broke into my Tranji Villa without permission? A figure opened the door and walked in. Xiaohui's eyes narrowed slightly. Di Faishang, what are you doing here? I have been asked to send you a letter. After saying that, he threw the letter over. He was not in a hurry to leave but walked to the side and sat down. Xiaohui took the letter and couldn't stop the panic in her heart. When she saw the handwriting on the envelope, she burst into tears. She had a strong feeling that Xiaobao would never come back. Mom, I'm sorry for you. I'm afraid my son won't be able to fulfill his filial piety to you. Please forgive my son's selfishness and willfulness, but I don't regret it, and I hope my mother won't blame Li Lianhua too much. Everything was done of my own free will, and he didn't know anything about it. May we still be mother and son in the next life. This is Fang Duobing's final writing for her. Xiaohui finished reading the letter with trembling fingers. Shang Yi, you deserve to die. Xiaohui was blinded by hatred, and at this moment she just wanted to kill Li Lianhua. Di Faishang, Xiaobao, where is he now? I want to take him home. Kill Li Lianhua by the way. Di Faishang stood up and lowered his head, making it difficult for people to see the look in his eyes. Inside the Golden Yuan Alliance, when Di Faishang, Xiaohui and his party arrived at the Golden Yuan League, Li Lianhua was still in the same position as before, holding Fang Duobing's body tightly and motionless. When Xiaohui saw Fang Duobing, her eyes were almost split. Xiaobao, without caring about anything, she slapped Li Lianhua with her palm and held Fang Duobing in her arms. Xiaobao, Xiaobao, mother will take you home right now. Li Lianhua was slapped to the ground, vomited a mouthful of blood, and stood up unsteadily, but he also knew that this was what he should do. He was about to say something but was interrupted by Xiaohui. Shang Yi, I won't kill you. Your life was saved by Xiaobao. I won't do anything to you. But please don't appear in front of me again in the future. Otherwise, I won't let you go even to the end of the world. Xiaohui's eyes were complicated, and she didn't look at him. She was afraid that she could not help but kill him with a sword. Shang Yi, you are just as bad as Shan Gudao. Shan Gudao killed my sister, and now you have killed my son. You are indeed a senior fellow apprentice. Xiaohui's words were like sharp swords, piercing Li Lianhua's chest, causing him to retreat repeatedly, vomiting blood and falling to his knees. Please also ask Hall Master He to allow me to keep watch over Xiaobao's body. Li Lianhua spoke in a difficult tone. No need. Because you don't deserve it. Xiaohui looked coldly at Li Lianhua who was kneeling on the ground, hugged Fang Duobing and left the Golden Yuan League. Li Lianhua looked at Xiaohui's back holding Fang Duobing and leaving, vomited a drop of blood, and fainted again. Yi Mo, how is he? Your Majesty, this young master is not in trouble. He just fainted because he was so angry and depressed. Who is talking? Li Lianhua thought vaguely, but he suddenly sat up from the bed. Xiaobao. Di Faishang looked at the people who had woken up and waved the demon to retreat. You're awake, Fang Duobing has been taken away, you. Di Fei's voice was a little difficult to explain. After all, he didn't know how to comfort people. This man has passed away, please express my condolences. Li Lianhua sipped his pussy and said, don't worry, I won't seek death. After all, Xiaobao saved my life. I will live well and live a long life. A big thing happened recently in this world. At that time, Fang Duo, the son of Fang Zeshi, the minister of the dynasty, died of illness. He was not only the son of the minister, but also a criminal detective of Baichuan court. It is said that he was also the apprentice of Shang Yi, so he died inexplicably. When Fang Shongshu heard the news of his son's death, he fainted in court. When he woke up, he seemed to be several years older. He told His Majesty that he would retire and return to his hometown. He no longer wanted to attend court. His Majesty repeatedly asked him to stay, and finally still agreed. Tranji Villa. Fang Duobing Memorial Hall. The black coffin made the atmosphere in the whole hall heavy, as if the person who wanted to do but could not breathe. Li swallowed and burned the paper. Master, why are you so stupid? It's not worth it for him. Now the whole Tranji Villa has retreated into the world, staying behind closed doors. Master, Li misses you so much. Don't meet him again in the next life, Master. I must live a long life in my next life. Late at night, when the guard in the morning hall was drowsy, he saw a black shadow flash past. Who is it? Chase him quickly. Xiaohui hurried over and sneered when she saw the 3 sticks of incense in the morning hall. There is no need to chase him. Just guard the morning hall. If he dares to come again, he will be killed without mercy. If you dare to come to my morning hall again, I will definitely kill you. Xiaohui shouted outside. Li Lianhua in the distance paused slightly when he heard these words, and smiled bitterly, but he did not dare to come again. He was not afraid of death, but this life was from Fang Duobing gives him. And he did not dare to take risks. In Yunyan Mountain, Qinpo looked at Li Lianhua, who had come back in a hurry and was sitting in the room drinking alcohol. She also sighed, walked into the room and took away the wine bottle. Shang Yi, stop drinking. Drinking too much is harmful to your health. This person still has to move on. There is nothing that cannot be overcome. When your master passed away, I also thought about letting him go, but if I die, even now no one still remembers your master. So, Shang Yi, live well. Li Lianhua was deprived of the jug. Listening to the master's wife's words, a tear slowly flowed down his face. Master wife, I know that I will live well, but I miss Xiaobao so much. He must blame me. Otherwise why wouldn't he come to my dream and let me take a good look at him? I just want to see him again. Qinpo suddenly reached out and touched Li Lianhua's bedside. Shang Yi, have a good sleep. Everything will be fine. In the dream, Li Lianhua looked at Fang Xiaobao, who was crying, and said that he would definitely save him. He kept crying, Xiaobao, no. Don't go. But Xiaobao didn't seem to notice his movements, and still moved away from him step by step, and his body gradually disappeared. Look around the door. Li Shangyi's residence. The people on the bed seemed to be in a deep nightmare and kept shouting, Xiaobao, Xiaobao, no. With the last big shout, the person on the bed suddenly opened his eyes and sat up. Shang Yi, are you okay? Chao Wanyan, who heard big shouting, pushed open the door and walked quickly to the bed. Looking at Li Shang Yi, who was in a state of confusion with a worried look on his face.